Thank you very much. Thank you for coming out on such a... very nice. It's such a terrible day here, too. It's nice to have a good... In fact, I have an announcement to make quickly before we start here. Let me see here. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Well, the person whose address is 1162 Stonewood Lane of Anaheim, could you please move your house? It's blocking the NBC driveway. Yeah, apparently it's... Lot of rain today. Of course, but the big news, guess you heard about this. Today, O.J. Simpson has written a book. Yeah. Oh. I don't know much about it. We think it'd be pretty sure it's not a whodunit. Yeah, I think that's pretty clear. Yeah, not being figure that one out. Yeah. I guess the name of O.J.'s book is I Want to Tell You. That's the name of the book. Now, I don't know how factual it is. You know, you got to have some doubts about any book that begins with once upon a time. You know, just... You been following this story? Well, a friend of O.J. said today in the paper that O.J. wrote the book in response to fan mail that he got from kids who believe his story. Actually, just two kids believe his story, Eric and Lyle Menendez. I think they're the ones who really kind of follow this thing. Yeah. But anyway, the book comes out in a month, and he said he wrote it to tell his side of the story. His side of the story, I thought he was paying his attorneys $500 an hour to figure out what his side of the story was. But I want to tell you, isn't that the name of Bob Hope's book? Shouldn't that be Bob Hope?
Let me tell you.
But I want to tell you. Actually, O.J.'s lawyer, Shapiro, said today that he has gotten over 300,000 letters since he was arrested, but he hasn't been able to read most of them because, you know, he lost his best letter opener a while back, and they have no idea what. The papers are reporting. The papers are reporting not only is O.J.'s cell nicer than the other cells, but that he's been getting special privileges. You think he has been? Yeah. I don't know. I think it might be true. Like today, his lawyer said, even if he's found innocent, he plans to appeal. So I don't know what that means. It could mean it's very good. Hey, another big trial began today. You know the trial? The trial of that terrorist guy, the World Trade Center bombing. You know that blind sheikh?
Yes.
What's his name? Omar Abdul Rahman. Well, did you see the blind sheikh on TV yesterday? Did you see him? He was officiating the San Diego Chargers Miami Dolphin playoff game. Yeah, that was him right down there on the... Yep. Idiot. Yep. We got to ask Howie about that. Did you see that game yesterday, Brent?
That was awful. That's some of the worst officiating I've seen in a long time.
Bad officiating. Bad officiating.
And that means not good.
That's a good word. It sounds like some seafood dish. Oh. Hey, that place, I got a bad officiating in it. Hey, here's another thing that's been in the paper. I mean, you know, we should find out from the people. You know about this Newt Gingrich thing, right, and all that. How many people think Connie Chung was right to air the interview with Newt Gingrich's mom? Yeah. Think it was right to do it? Okay. How many people think Connie Chung was wrong to air the interview? So I bring this up because a number of years ago, I had a similar problem with Connie Chung. You know, we once hosted a show here on NBC called America, Go For It, Yeah. It was not a very popular show. Kind of a news magazine thing. Now, at the time, I vowed I would never show this tape because it didn't really seem appropriate. But under the circumstances, I think it's only right that the audience see this because I think it establishes a pattern of behavior for Connie Chung. Now, please listen carefully. You have to listen carefully. Again, this is a tape from America, Go For It, Yeah. Me and Pig. Show, take a look. Here, take a look. Thanks for watching the program. That's all the time we have. I'm Jay Leno.
And I'm Connie Chung.
We'll see you next week. Good night. Did you say something, Connie?
Just between you and me, I think Diane Sawyer is a real bitch.
Again, it's a time. At the time, it seemed like an isolated incident, you know. But, oh, what Hillary has not spoken about this. I wonder what Hillary Clinton thinks of Connie Chung. Would you like to find out? Yeah. Why don't we ask Hillary? Hillary, what do you think of Connie Chung?
She's a bitch, Jay.
Okay, thank you very much. There you have it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there you go. There you have it right there. The First Lady, Hillary Clinton. So fortunate to have the First Lady just stop by. And over 3,000 Haitian refugees are refusing offers of upfront cash and jobs to return to Haiti. They said they don't want the money, they don't want the jobs, they're not going back. Although today, 3,000 Orange County residents said, we'll take it, we'll go! Give it to us, give it to us, give it to us. And airline pilots meeting in Washington, listen to this. They said one of the biggest safety problems is pilot fatigue. Some are suggesting that pilots even be allowed to take naps on long-distance flights. You think that's a good idea? No. Oh, man, I think it's a great idea. I would love to have the pilots take naps. You know why? Because then you can just go up to the cockpit, just bang on them and go, hey, this is the passenger. Look out the left side. You can see Albuquerque. Hey, isn't that the Grand Canyon? And this is the latest anti-theft device for cars. You heard about this thing? Not the club. It's not an alarm system. You know about it? It fills the car with smoke when you start it. Yeah. I think we had this already. It's called a GM pickup truck. I think I had this pretty much. Have you got one in your car? Who was I talking to? Who said the fogger? Have you got one in your car? No. No, but you heard about it. Yeah, these don't require a lot of thought. You know. Here's an interesting statistic. You know what the most stolen car in America was last year? Anybody know? Corvette. No, not the Corvette. You'd think it'd be a Corvette. No, the Oldsmobile. There you go. Very good, sir. The Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme was the most stolen car in America. See, that's why it's not your father's Oldsmobile anymore. It now belongs to a guy named Cheech. Very good, sir. Very good. Anybody here from Canada? Some Canadians? Yeah, there you go. I got some problem up at the Calgary Zoo. They have a polar bear up there named Snowball, and they're giving this polar bear Prozac because they say he's depressed. All right, they go to the South Pole. They capture the polar bear. They fly him to Canada. They put him in a cage. They name him Snowball. Gee, I can't imagine why he's depressed. It's odd to me that... Oh, here's some sad news. Oh, Branford, listen to this. This is so sad. The man who designed the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile has died. Oh, don't feel sorry, though. He lived his whole life with relish. And I think that's... You know, that's the kind of joke you write at 3:30 in the morning, because it's so stupid. You know how many variations of that joke? I think it was an open bun coffin. We had that. We had his head and feet sticking out each end. There's a million ways to go. A million ways to go. Hey, folks, listen to this. Just when you thought it was safe, old buddy there, Joey Buttafuoco back in the news again. Listen to this. It's in the paper today. His agent has announced Joey Buttafuoco was taking acting lessons. I guess after Forrest Gump and Dumb and Dumber, the public just clamoring for more idiots, apparently. More idiots on film, so... He lived his life with relish. It's so stupid. It's a stupid joke. That's the kind of you wake the wife up. Honey, is this funny? No, just go back to bed. And in a poll in England, 66% of those polled think the royal family should not have sex outside of marriage. You know, I'd be happy if they stopped having sex outside the riding stable. Okay, that'd be enough for me to get marriage. And finally, mention this the other night. Any Catholics here? Some people of the Catholic faith? Well, this new book out says that Catholics have sex more often than the general population. That's it. You know what the single most contributing factor to the study was? The Kennedys. Hey! But you know, hey! A fine, fine program tonight. A very funny gentleman and the man with the #3 movie in the country right now. So that's pretty good. You got Dumb and Dumber and then A Disclosure. And then House Kiss just opened, so that's pretty good for #3. This is like his first big film, Sinbad. Sinbad is here, ladies and gentlemen. Sinbad. And football great and commentator Howie Long. Howie Long is here. And the legendary, the great, the music of Mr. Barry White, right on. Say hello to Bradford Marsalis and the Tonight Show Band. It's Monday night, people. Time for headlines. As I say, always, these are real headlines from real newspapers. This one is kind of appropriate for today. Kirksville Daily Express. Due to the weather, there will be no weather maps. Apparently, the weather is bad. Folks, if you're looking for a home, here is some good advice from your local paper. Listen to this study. I had no idea. This is from the Tribune. I don't know what city it is, but look at that. It says, pay as you go. Study finds homes farther from dump fetch higher prices. Now, again, I am shocked. Here's a woman protesting against year-round school. She doesn't feel her child should have to go to school year-round. Look at her sign. Judging by the way petitions is spelled, perhaps she should go year-round. There you are. A lot of Christmas stuff left over. I like how everything becomes a Christmas gift. Look at stocking stuffers from Hargraves. What lovely stocking stuffers. Let's see. There's a freestanding range. A washer dryer. How big are these people's feet anyway? Here's one. This is a big one. It says, Happy New Year. It says 1995 resolutions. Be healthy, think healthy, eat healthy. Okay, look at some of the healthy stuff. Tombstone pizza, Ruffles potato chips, Budweiser beer. Yeah. Can't get any healthier than that. You like egg rolls? A lot of people like egg rolls. You ever read the fine print on what is in an egg roll? What gives it that extra spice, that little bit of zip that some of them have? Here you go. Look at the second row, first thing down there. Matchstick pieces. There you go. Yeah. This is Whistler, British Columbia. The headline says, Resort Town takes aim at foul language. They're very upset that kids walk around using foul language. But there's one quote in here. This guy says, I'm embarrassed to walk in the village because of the language being used by these kids. Liebling said this week, I'll be damned if this happens in Whistler. Practice what we preach. You'll get these from the phone company Maximizer 800 service request right over here. Our records show that between May 1994 and July 94, your company spent an average of 0 on collect calls. With the Maximizer, you could reduce these costs significantly, folks. There you go. So you could bring that down to below nothing, really. Anybody likes antiques? Here, this looks like a real bargain. Estate sale. It says dining set, and look at the type of furniture it is. It's Chip and Dale style. Yeah, apparently. Little tiny chairs. It's Chip and Dale furniture. What's this one? Super ski glove by Gates. Look at that, like it says, enlarged to show detail. Look at the beautiful detail work on that glove. Look at that. Boy, that is a good-looking glove, isn't it? Oh, boy. Yeah. Here are the movie listings. Says movie listings. Let's see what's playing on Monday. Fish sandwich, French fries. Tuesday, chicken dinosaurs looks pretty good. Gee, I wonder when fried green tomatoes is playing there. That's okay. I got away with the stupid relish joke, so that's okay. Here's the grand opening of the Oriental Theater. Now under new management, Forrest Gump is playing. It says, come in and enjoy the free popcorn and unlimited refunds on all drinks. Well, apparently Forrest Gump is running the theater. What do we got here? We got time for a few more, Mike? Couple more. What do we got here? Oh, this one's kind of interesting. These are safety instructions. I just looked for operating your pneumatic tools. These are the safety instructions. And sometimes for people who perhaps don't read well, they put a picture, a diagram. Look at this picture here. Now, is that really where you want to be using your pneumatic tool? Drilling into the guy's head? Drilling into the guy's head there. We got one more after this. What do we have here? I'll save that one. This one killed me. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous... This bank took out a full-page ad. Security Bank. Look, it says, Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. And look at the photo of the bank employees there. It's a beautiful photo. People's heads. Laser Surgeons Group. Now, these laser surgeons. Now, look at this here, what it says. Look what they do. They do abscess circumcision, circumcision scars, cysts and growth, hemorrhoids. Then go down another bit. We're recruiting new laser surgeons. No experience necessary. If you have a headline, folks, send it to Headlines, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, 3000 West Alameda Avenue, Burbank, California, 91523. Be back with the one they call Sinbad right after this. Back, folks. Good show tonight. Sinbad is with us. Football commentator Howie Long. We'll find out what he thought of that game with those controversial calls a little bit later. And the music, of course, Barry White. I was talking about, I like Barry White.
Yeah, he's
Brad,
cool.
did you ever work with him?
No, I never did.
Oh, man, he's great. Just even in the hallway, he goes, excuse me. Just hear it reverberate.
That's right, baby. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, it's kind of like Elvis. Hey, how you doing? Deeper. All righty, my first guest, an old buddy and an all-around goofy guy. His new movie is called House Guest. Doing very well. It's in the theater right now, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Sinbad.
That's what y'all to do. Be honest.
More with Sinbad right after this. Be right back.
Television has never looked quite like this.
Thank you very much. We are talking to ingrate Sinbad. Now, I sent somebody your dressing room. You come here and you're trashing my thing, saying it's old rotted banana. Where is it? Joey, bring it out here. Joey, give me the fruit basket. This is the one.
Then you put stuff in there.
No, I didn't put no stuff in it. Give me that.
Like a card. I didn't have a card.
Now, look at
there was
this.
no card.
There's a card right there.
There was no card when it was in my room. There was some tape.
There
No
you go.
ribbon, just some tape.
I crossed Mary Tyler Moore's name out. I put yours on there. There you go. Look at that. Look at this. Little things in there to eat. What do we got here?
The band, y'all want something?
What are these? You
Look,
want these?
what are these? Look, it's wrapped up, man. Nobody wants this stuff.
No, these are.
These like, ooh, crackers. Ooh.
These are. Oh, these are chocolate mints.
Never know you need some crackers, boy. There you go, man.
Look at there's plenty of good stuff. Right
Yeah, there's some
there.
good stuff in there.
Good stuff in there.
Yeah, boy.
So where'd you do this thing? In Vegas? That's where you filmed it?
No, where did I film that thing, man? I filmed it in Pittsburgh.
Oh, you're in Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, you just came in. You just came in from Vegas.
I just came in from Vegas.
Now, you working there?
No, I was at the electronics show. You used to go there all the time.
Oh, yes, you did.
I know. Electronics show. I went down.
It's fun to walk through there when you're famous.
And
'cause
get
they
free
go,
stuff.
Hey, you're on TV. Let me give you a sample.
Here, you want a TV set? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, right.
It was kind of obvious because I had a van with me as I was driving through.
So, did you see any shows? You do any Vegas stuff?
Yeah, I went to see Siegfried and Roy and the Four Tops.
Oh, that's a good
Not together, though, because the Tigers would have ate up the Four Tops.
Yeah,
so I saw them separately.
Next guest was 8-time All-Pro defensive end for the Los Angeles Raiders. Now in his first year as a commentator on Fox NFL Sunday. He will be covering the San Francisco-Dallas game this Sunday. Please welcome Howie Long.
From NBC Studios in New York, it's Late Night with Leno.